Hey guys, welcome back to another video with Lim Reviews. Today I have the very stunning Huawei Nova 5 Pro here with me, and I just want to share with you my initial impressions with the most powerful Nova device in Huawei's lineup. Let's get to it right away. Alright, so a lot of talk has been going on regarding Huawei and the US ban that might result in Huawei losing Google's Android services. However, Huawei is apparently off the hook for now, but at this point it is really difficult for me to recommend anyone buying a Huawei device. You never know when Huawei might be banned again. Having said so, let's put all this behind and take a closer look at the Huawei Nova 5 Pro. Right off the bat, we were greeted with a really interesting back design on the Nova 5 Pro. Huawei is known for using bold colors on their devices, and the Nova 5 Pro is no exception. We have this emerald green look on the Nova 5 Pro, and the way the light shimmers on its back is really captivating. I've used this device for the past few days and it has definitely caught a lot of people's attention, especially the ladies. Speaking of design, the sides have this brushed aluminum look and it's painted in matching green. I do have concerns of the color being chipped off though. At the top, you have your dual SIM tray, and at the bottom you have your Type-C port with a single firing speaker. So by now you've probably noticed that the Nova 5 Pro doesn't come with a headphone jack, but it does come with a headphone jack adapter in the box and 3.5mm earphones. Moving on to the front, we have a teardrop notch at the top and a slight chin at the bottom. I'm not into measuring chins, so don't ask me how thick that chin is. Just look at it from here and see if you like it or not. More importantly, what we do have in the front is a nice AMOLED display. So colors are vibrant as you would expect, and they have great viewing angles even under bright daylight. Most of the smartphones I have tested these days come with an AMOLED display, so anything less than this would be a downer. On that note, we also have an in-display fingerprint scanner which works decently well. It's not the fastest, but it definitely gets the job done. Internally, the Nova 5 Pro comes with Huawei's top-of-the-line processor, the Kirin 980. This is the same processor that powers the P30 and P30 Pro. My unit also comes with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of internal memory. Do note that there is no memory card expansion here. Overall, the Nova 5 Pro is definitely powerful enough to run all tasks you throw at it without breaking a sweat. The daily use of social media, camera, videos, and gaming all ran really smoothly during my test on the Nova 5 Pro. I also did the standard benchmark test, and the Nova 5 Pro did pretty well by obtaining a score of 315,000. It's high but still trails behind the pack of Snapdragon 855 devices. Okay, cameras. The Nova 5 Pro boasts 4 main sensors on its back. Yes, you heard that right, it comes with 4 sensors. First up, we have the main 48MP IMX586 that is used in almost every smartphone today. Next, we have the 16MP wide-angle sensor, followed by a 2MP depth sensor and another 2MP macro sensor for those seriously near close-up shots. Huawei says that it can focus on objects that are up to 4 cm near. Well, how do they perform? Well, let's take a look at a few shots I took earlier today. Alright guys, so I didn't have many pictures to share, but generally you can notice that the macro shots are really good. So close-up shots turn out really well, but the thing that I didn't really like was the night shots. So if you look closely at the picture earlier, the Canton Tower to be specific, there is this black outline surrounding the towers, and pictures at night just turn out very noisy. So I'm pretty upset with the results that I'm getting on the Nova 5 Pro, but I will definitely continue testing this device. Next up, let's talk about that selfie camera at the front. This is a 32MP sensor and it can take some really clear selfies. So I don't really take selfies, but let's go through one that I took earlier. Here you can see that my mustache or my facial hairs look really sharp, and overall, selfies on the Nova 5 Pro look pretty good. If you're the kind of person who likes to take a lot of selfies, this is definitely one for you. Last but not least, the thing I appreciated the most is the included 40W charger in the box. Yes, this charging brick is magic and can get you from 0 to 85% in just 30 minutes. So I've tested it out and it definitely works as advertised. You'll never need to worry about running out of juice. I personally do not carry a power bank with me, but I do carry this charger so I can charge up whenever I'm running low on battery. Anyway, that's it for this quick look at the Nova 5 Pro. I had a really pleasant time with it and I love the design, the display, and that awesome charger. What I wasn't too pleased though, however, was the cameras. Yes, it does come with 4 sensors, but it doesn't take good photos. I'm not saying that they're bad, they're just not as good as the ones on other smartphones like the Redmi K20 or K20 Pro. I'll definitely continue to test it out further and report my findings with you guys. Alright, thanks for staying till the end. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, or maybe just say hi in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!